Hello, and welcome to Inventors Helping Inventors. I'm your host, Alan Beckley, inventor of the Wonder Wallet. If you're an inventor searching for proven ways to make money with your invention, if you dream to see your product selling in stores everywhere, you've come to the right place. There's no better place to get help than from experts, inventors who've already achieved success. Every week, I interview successful inventors, asking them the questions you want to know. Tune in to learn from the experts so you can get your invention out of the tank and into the bank. I'm very excited to bring to you, my podcast listeners, a workshop that I've been doing for a few months now with members of my membership group as well as coaching students. And this powerful workshop is called Tap Powerful AI Tools Workshop. It's going to be on Tuesday, the 28th of October, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'm excited to bring this to podcast listeners. So what are you going to learn in this workshop? First of all, let me just say something very quick. If you're not really tapping the power of AI to save you time, effort, and money so you can spend more time inventing, you are missing out. And I can assure you, you are tapping just a fraction of the real power that's there. So this workshop is going to have two modules. Module 1 is query optimization. You'll learn how to design the perfect optimized query to get right to the specific answers you want. And one of the things that you're going to find is how to create in less than 10 minutes, get this, a competitive product market study for your product with one single well-designed query in AI. You'll learn how to do that in this workshop. And the students in the last workshop were amazed with the benefits of that. But wait, there's more. There's a second module, and that is create images using AI as your artist. Use your imagination, describe what the image you're looking to create, and you can create custom images. Now, on both of these, I'm going to also share with you different AI platforms that you can use easily that will give you particularly good results. So on the creating imagery, we're going to look at 4 different platforms that can help you with that. So how do you get there? You just go to alanbeckley.com/tapai. Again, the link to get there is alanbeckley.com/tapai. The workshop is going to be about an hour and a half on Tuesday, the 28th of October. 7 p.m. Eastern, and I look forward to seeing you there. Oh, don't wait to register. Register now because the limited enrollment is no more than 15 students because this is a hands-on workshop, and I really would like for you to be there. Welcome to episode number 555. Today, it's Thursday, and that means it's time for another Thursday Thought. Now, before I dive into the details of today's Thursday Thought, I'm going to briefly review the Thursday Thought from last week, episode number 553. Now, if you haven't listened to that episode, number 553, you might want to listen to it first, because today's Thursday Thought is almost a corollary of that episode. So briefly, in episode 553, I talked about 2 key precepts. 1, the principle of attraction, and 2, the dynamic duo of attention and intention. The principle of attraction simply states you tend to draw towards you the things you focus most upon, whether they are good or bad. Now let's talk about the second precept from that episode, the dynamic duo of attention and intention. In his book, A Happy Pocket Full of Money, author David Cameron Gikandi describes the power of attention and intention very powerfully. He said, whatever you put your attention to gets energy from you and grows. Remove your attention and it dies. Be conscious and deliberate in this. Intention goes along with attention. What you intend and give attention to begins to become. Now let's get to today's Thursday Thought. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This should not be thought of literally, but figuratively or metaphorically. You see, the student can be anyone assertively striving to learn or achieve a particular goal. And the teacher doesn't have to be a teacher or even a person. The teacher can be a learning, guidance, or opportunity, but it only comes to you when you are ready to receive it. How does this apply to you as an inventor? Here's how. It's part of the principle of attraction. When you fervently focus upon something you wish to learn or achieve, you draw towards you events or circumstances, the teacher, that will help you to learn it or achieve it. The teacher is often what seems to be serendipities or coincidences that suddenly come your way. But I want to stress, it's no accident, nor is it coincidence. Your strong focus is what made you ready to receive it. So it came to you. The principle of attraction drew it to you. Now, you have experienced this several times in your life, I'm sure. I'm going to give you an example from my life. When I was a young engineer at the Boeing Company, I began thinking about the fact that I wanted to become a consultant. I love to learn and I love to teach, and being a consultant seemed a way to get paid to learn and teach. I began reading about consulting and what consultants did and how they got paid. It was fascinating to me. The student was getting ready. For long, the teacher appeared. I was on a 3-hour flight from Seattle to Dallas. I started chatting with my seatmate and asked him, "So what do you do?" His response, "Oh, I'm a consultant. I help companies to solve problems and get paid for it." We talked for over 2 hours on all things consulting. Nothing that occurred on that flight was coincidental. The teacher had appeared. Today, if you ask me to describe in one word what I do, I'd say I was a consultant. I consult with and help inventors to gain traction and succeed more quickly. So, are you ready for the teacher to appear? Thanks as always for listening, and we'll be talking to you again soon. Thanks so much for tuning in to Inventors Helping Inventors. If you like the show, please tell your friends about it. Make sure to subscribe in iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts so you won't miss a single episode. Talk to you soon.